So the third FRQ says a student starts reading a book at time t equals 0 minutes and continues reading for the next 10 minutes. The rate at which the student reads is modeled by the differentiable function r, where r of t is measured in words per minute, and then it gives us the table. So part A says approximate r prime 1, which is going to be the slope of r of 1, using the average rate of change of r over the interval 0 to 2. So the average rate of change is f of b minus f of a over b minus a. So in this case, it would be r of 2 minus r of 0 over 2 minus 0, which is 2. So when you get the values from the table, you get 100 minus 90 over 2, which is 10 over 2, which is equal to 5 words per minute. And since this is the r prime, it would be minutes per minute, which is minutes squared. B is asking for C value between 0 and 10 such that R of C is equal to 155. So since it's just asking for a Y value, it's testing over intermediate value theory or IVT. So C is between 0 and 10, so that falls in between the two values here. And then R of t is differentiable, which implies that it's also continuous. So since it's continuous and f of b does not equal f of a, that means that C, there must exist a value C such that C is equal to 155. So because R prime t is differentiable, it is therefore continuous. And since f or r of 10 equals 162, which is greater than 155, and r of 0 equals 90, which is less than 155, there does exist a C value, or a value C, where C is between 0 and 10, and R of C equals 155. Question C is asking us to use a trapezoidal Riemann sum with 3 subintervals indicated by the data in the table to approximate 0 to 10 of R of t. So if we want to use 3 intervals, we could use 0 to 2, 2 to 8, and 8 to 10. And remember that trapezoidal Riemann sum is basically the average of the y values. So the width of the first interval is 2, and the average of the y's would be 100 plus 90 divided by 2. The next interval has a width of 6, and it would be 100 plus 150 divided by 2. And the final interval has a width of 2, and it would be 150 plus 162 divided by 2. And you do not have to simplify for the AB exam, or for the AP exam, but if you did simplify, you should get 152 words as your answer. Okay, so now part D. It says a teacher also starts reading at time t equals 0 minutes and continues reading for the next 10 minutes. The rate at which the teacher reads is modeled by the function w, where w of t is measured in words per minute. Based on the model, how many words has the teacher read by the end of the 10 minutes? So we have words per minute and we want to get to words. So that means we're going to need to integrate the function w of t. So if we integrate w of t, we'll be integrating from negative 310 t squared plus 8t plus 100. And this is from the interval from 0 to 10. So we can simply just do power rule for all of these values. So 3 over 10t cubed divided by 3 plus 8t squared divided by 2 plus 100t. So if you simplify all of this, you will get negative 1/10 t cubed plus 4t squared plus 100t. And this is from the range 0 to 10. So if you plug in 0, all of the t's are going to just multiply with 0, and that'll just cancel everything out. So really all you need to do is plug in 10 into all of the t's. So you have to show negative 10 cubed over 10 plus 4 times 10 squared plus 100 times 10. And again, you do not need to simplify for this exam, but if you did simplify, you should get 1,300 words as your final answer.